on it, and it's obviously Spanish, and one of the blokes go up to me and went, "Here, mate, what are you? Are you English or is you gay?" So I thought it was quite amazing, really. It's like a lovely mixture of xenophobia and homophobia all rolled into one. But so I'm feeling a bit weird being here, seeing as it's musicians. So I'd like to, think that we're all kind of lying in the gutter, but to know exactly how much excrement you're rolling in, the best place to look is that great social mirror on reality, Facebook. I invited 500 friends tonight to this. 2 of them have turned up, and 1 of them's my agent. I do spend a lot of time on Facebook, and I'm at that point in my Facebook career where a lot of friends from school get in contact with me. I'm from a place called West Bromwich in the West Midlands. Okay, great. And in West Bromwich, when you're a 13-year-old girl in West Bromwich, you can become one of 2 things. You can either become a hairdresser, or you can become pregnant. And I'm a working class girl. I know I'm a working class girl because my mum's an alcoholic and my dad's emotionally repressed. It was like growing up on the set of a Mike Leigh film, complete with sombre clarinet every time you moved. Anyway, so I've been on Facebook, and this girl who I used to go to school with years ago, 13 years ago, has got in touch, Sarah Smith. I haven't seen her for 15 years, but I know that 7 minutes ago she had a chunky Kit Kat and a bath. And she wants to be my friend, and I told my friends, my real friends, that Sarah Smith had got into contact with me and rushed round my house, and we waited with bated breath until the laptop opened, and you could find out so much information about Sarah Smith. What TV shows she liked to watch, what music she was into. But we knew there was only one piece of information we wanted to know about Sarah Smith. And she got fat. It's true, and there's lots of different variations on this. It could have, she used to be fat, but now she's skinny. She used to be skinny, but now she's fat. She used to be ugly, but now she's pretty. Or they used to be pretty, now they're ugly. And we were waiting for ugly and fat, because, to be honest with you, she was a bitch at school. Her profile came up, and she did not disappoint. My God, was she a minger, so that's fine, she could be my friend. I can be benevolent. Anyway, Sarah Smith went on to ask me increasingly stranger and stranger questions. The first question she asked me was, so, I get asked this a lot, are you married? Do you have any cods? I think she meant kids. As if this is the pinnacle of achievement. I mean, getting married is essentially visiting a church, having friends for dinner, and buying a new dress. And having kids is only one thing you need to do, have sex. And you know what? I've done it tons of times. Pretty good at it. And people say to me all the time, Angie, you shouldn't get het up about this. It's actually kind of it's a big event, and it's basically a big declaration. You have to stand there in front of all your friends and family and say, I have found the one person I love, and tell everyone. And yet every wedding I've been to, the bride's got pissed in the corner, and the best man has spoken on her behalf. I normally think, oh great, I'm going to get some entertainment now. And he stands up and he goes, I'd like to thank the bridesmaids. You look lovely. And sits back down again. And it's like, no, I'm not married, and no, I don't have kids, but I do have a master's in humanistic psychology. And that did take a lot of hard work. Why is it when you haven't seen someone for 15 years, they don't come up to you and say, right, so, in the time since I last saw you, how have you best educated and enlightened yourself to better understand the human condition? I don't. I ask whether you've had sex and whether you bought a new dress and been to a church. But anyway, I didn't say any of this because I'm quite middle class and polite now. I went into self-pity. Dear Sarah, no, I just haven't found the right guy yet. Second question that Sarah Smith asked me was, have you seen High School Musical? Not even High School Musical, big 2 or 3, because this is the Midlands. And what happens is that all major cultural references come over from the States, hit London, work their way up the rest of the country, completely missing out Cornwall, which is why they've still got folk dancing and cream peas. So it's High School Musical. And I thought, maybe it's like a picture of Dorian Gray, and I'm 34, and she's still 13. No, I haven't seen High School Musical because I am an adult. But obviously I didn't say that either. I just went, no, I must have missed that one, Sarah. third question that Sarah Smith said to me was, don't you think Zac Efron is hot? For those of you that don't know, Zac Efron was the then 17 male lead in High School Musical. And I used to be a youth worker, yeah, and I know you can't touch the kids. And you're definitely not allowed to have paedophilic fantasies about them and brag about it on Facebook. I didn't know what to say to this. So I wrote back, Dear Sarah, you know what I'd really like to do to Zac Efron? I'd like to reverse cowgirl screw him till he squeals like the little girl that he is. I haven't heard back from Sarah Smith. There are some fantastic things you can do on Facebook. There's an application called Zoosk, which is like a dating site there. But it's really difficult because years ago with dating sites, they only ever wanted to know 2 pieces of information about yourself. How tall are you and what colour are your eyes? As if anyone who's reached that level of desperation really cares. 5'4" with green. I wanted 5'4" with blue. But Zeus wanted to know so much information about me. You know, what books do I read? How many A-levels have I got? Am I a 2-finger girl or a 3-finger girl? That might have been a different website. I do worry about the amount of information I put on Facebook. For example, tonight, everyone knows that I'm in Cardiff doing stand-up, and I think, shit, what if I get burgled? And I think, actually, Angie, you've got fuck all worth stealing. And I know this because about 7 years ago I had to do an insurance audit, and that's when you go around the whole of your house and you add up everything that you have of value. My then boyfriend's stuff came to $7,500, yeah? He had computers, he had decks, he had a machine that went ping. I went round my house and my grand technology bill came to £39.42. And all I can say is if I do get burgled tonight, I'm going to spend the rest of the week with curly hair. And my God, am I going to be frustrated about it. I have got more with technology recently though. I bought myself a laptop. I call it a laptop. It's more like my dad in a box. You've just opened a new tab. Yeah, I know that's because I pressed the new tab button. You've just taken your memory stick out without properly shutting it down. You could have lost some data. You obviously can't be trusted with nice things. So this is a poem about my relationship with my laptop. A connection error has been detected on this computer. A connection error has been detected on this computer. This device is not compatible with this program. This device is not compatible with this program. Do you want to run the cleanup now? Do you want to run the cleanup now? Yes? No? Or later? Later? Yes? No? Or later? Later? A connection error has been detected on this computer. A connection error has been detected on this computer. Do you want to run the cleanup now? Do you want to run the cleanup now? Yes, no, or later, later, yes, no, or later, later. We strongly suggest you run this cleanup, cancel. We strongly suggest you run this cleanup, cancel. Do you want to run the cleanup now? Do you want to run the cleanup now? Yes, no, or later, later, yes, no, or later, later. A threat has been detected. A threat has been detected. This device is not compatible with this program. This device is not compatible with this program. A threat has been detected. A threat has been detected. Do you want to run the cleanup now? Do you want to run the cleanup now? Yes, no, later, yes, later, okay, yes! Progress circle, 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 progress circle. YouPorn is now ready to download. My best friend has just got pregnant, which is fantastic because for the last 2 years we've had exactly the same conversation. It goes like this. Hi Ange, how are you? I'm fine, thanks Luce. How are you? I'm still not pregnant. When my friends get pregnant, I get really envious, not because I want their babies, but because they get so much attention. They get letters from their healthcare professionals saying, we've got a cuddle club, come on in. I get letters from their doctor saying, we haven't seen you for a while, why don't you come on in? We'll give you a bit of a fiddle. They get a record of achievement, and the nurse writes in there, you're doing really, really well. What is there to do well? It's pregnancy, you don't have to cheerlead from